Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rabbi Eliezer Malamed, Shlita. Hope everybody's enjoying a good Wednesday so far, and we please ask everyone to continue davening for Chayalei Tzvagan Yisrael, for Shalom L'Chol Petzua Yisrael, safe return of our hostages, and we learn lately Nishmat, Sarah and Daniel Shimon, Rav Dram Vasheli, Hashem Yikum Damo, and the news out of Israel for us here this morning, very, very sobering. An ominous milestone, the 800th Chayal that we lost since October 7th. 800, unimaginable number. How many families are grieving, how Klal Yisrael is grieving. So we have to amp up our tefillahs, our advocacy, our learning, our chesed, our mitzvahs, our tzedakah. Again, Le'ilei Nishmat Sehem, Hashem Yikum Damam, and for the betterment of all of Klal Yisrael. So we're doing these category of Maariv of Keriat Shema Lamita. So we have one, it's actually two chapters. I think I'll put it into one because they're so short. On the Bracha of Hamapil. So we said yesterday that the Bracha of Hamapil has to be said close to sleep. So there were some who were afraid to say the Bracha of Hamapil in case maybe they wouldn't fall asleep, and then it would be a Bracha Levatala. Avalamaisa. The fact that Chazal instituted this bracha to begin with shows that they were not concerned about this. Because this is a bracha of thanks and praise to Hashem for sleep. Even someone who does not have the ability to fall asleep or did not successfully fall asleep. But the thanks for sleep in general is not in vain. But ideally the bracha was instituted for someone who was intending to go to sleep. And if someone for whatever reason is not intending to go to sleep, you're going to pull an all-nighter, then you don't say the bracha of Hamapil. When somebody sleeps during the daytime, you don't say the bracha of Hamapil. Some say that if you're going to sleep during the daytime, like a real sleep, then you should say V'hinom instead. And if a person is only taking a short sleep in the nighttime, let's say someone's in the army and they have to do Shmirah and they have 2 hours, you're going to take just Chap a Dremel at night before your shift starts, then also you don't say the Bracha of Hamapil. What is considered a sleep? If you're going to lie down in your bed for more than a half an hour, that's already Shenas Keva. And even if you're only going to sleep for 2 hours in your bed, then you would say Hamapil. Halachlishan balayla uberach Hamapil. If a person went to bed and said Hamapil, he got up and he did things, had some things he had to take care of, and then he went to sleep. Lo yachzul leverach Hamapil. You don't say Hamapil again. She'ein mevarchan Hamapil ela pam achas balayla, because the bracha should only be said one time at night. Near dam below levarach Hamapil. If a person fell asleep and you didn't say Hamapil, and then you wake up in the middle of the night and you want to continue sleeping, then you varach lifnei shir adam shenis. Then you should say Hamapil before you fall asleep the second time. Then if someone does not want to get up out of bed and wash their hands, so then you could at least wipe your hands on something, on the sheets, on the bedcloth or something, and then you can make the bracha. Yesh shalomdu al pi kabbalas ha'arizal. According to the Arizal, some have taught that only if one goes to bed before Chatzos, before Halacha, midnight, you make Hamapil. But if you were going to sleep after midnight, then you don't say the Bracha of Hamapil. This is a Sephardic custom. Many are accustomed to do this way. They'll say the Bracha, but without Hashem's name. According to Ashkenazim and some Sephardim, anytime you go to sleep, even if it's after midnight, and as long as it's before daybreak, you would say the Bracha of Hamapil. The last chapter here, it just says Dinim Nisufim. Again, I'm going to include it since they're both two small chapters. Misha nitzrach ledavar achar she'omar Shema v'hamapil rishoy. Let's say you said Shema, you said Hamapil, and you need something. You need to do something. I forgot to send an email. I forgot to take care of something. Then you're allowed. A person needs to eat something. You have to get a drink. You have to take care of something that's important. You're allowed. Because it's not like when you make a bracha on a piece of fruit and you don't want to have an interruption between the bracha and enjoying the fruit. It's not like the Hamapil is on the sleep. So there's no hefsek involved. It's a praise, it's a thanks bracha on the notion of sleep. Ideally, it's best to juxtapose the Shema that we say at bedtime with Hamapil close to sleep. Person can say Kriya Shema Lamita while lying down. One should be careful to lie on one's side. The note brings a number of reasons for this. And one can look there. And the Balei Musar say that it's good for someone to do what's called a cheshbon nefesh, a calculation of one's soul. If you remember that you sin, yisvada al chataso, and you should do tshuva, you should admit your sin, and you should accept upon yourself not to commit the sin any further. It's also appropriate that someone should forgive anyone who wronged him during or caused him pain during the day. He should forgive them before he goes to sleep. So that nobody should be punished on your account. And they say that in the merit of this, the Mishnah Berurah brings in Reish Lametes that you will have a length of days. Also, peace of mind, which may indeed be the same thing. But that concludes the portion of Maariv. We're going to see what comes next. I had a couple of suggestions. We'll take it from there. But thank you so much for joining us. Please continue davening for Chalei Tzvagan Yisrael, for Shalom Chol Petzua Yisrael, safe return of our hostages, and davening and learning Ili Nishmat, Sarah and Daniel Shemin, Rav Doron V'Shelei Shem Kam Damo. Thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll see you here next time.